Look, LEGO is a multi-billion-dollar company, so of course it's far from perfect. Some people act like there's no flaws whatsoever. So today, I'm going to take a look at the worst things about LEGO just based on my own personal experiences and tastes. To start off the list, we have to actually look at a positive. LEGO Ideas is one of the best things about LEGO in recent years. If you're out of the loop, LEGO Ideas is a website where fans can submit any idea for an upcoming LEGO set. If the project reaches 10,000 supporters, LEGO will review if the set has potential to become a product on store shelves. They call these the review periods, where there are about 3 per year. What is so bad about this? Well, LEGO has a very annoying trend of only picking about 1 or 2 sets to become real sets in each review. Reviews have been reaching at least 30 projects in recent years, and LEGO denies so many fantastic ideas for potential LEGO sets the company would never put out on their own. For some fantastic recent examples of projects reaching 10,000 supporters which were denied by LEGO, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Automated Garbage Truck, The Simpsons Krusty Burger, Sheriff Safe with Combo Lock, Hyrule Castle, Mountain Windmill, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Seagull Bay Lighthouse Imperial Fortress, Avatar The Last Airbender, Brick West Studios, LEGO Ratatouille, and The Car Wash. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. And for many licensed products, they're either themes that LEGO has done before that they haven't done sets on for years, or themes that they never did sets on. Regardless, LEGO Ideas is a fantastic, idea that many other companies don't have. So this problem isn't the worst on the list, but still pretty damn annoying. Being a longtime LEGO fan has its tolls. Most LEGO sets released in a year are ideas which have been made before. This isn't so bad in something like LEGO City, where a vehicle idea doesn't limit its color or design style, but remakes become very annoying for licensed themes. LEGO Star Wars is plagued by remakes. Remakes of Luke's Landspeeder have become a meme in itself. Various spots of a wave being taken by slightly better remakes is frustrating. It's even more frustrating for LEGO to release a slightly better version of something you already paid a lot of money for. Or when a part of a set is taken by a remake of a vehicle released 2 years prior, like what happened with the LEGO Harry Potter Privet Drive set releasing the Flying Forwards 2 years after the Whomping Willow set already had it. An easy solution, and something that LEGO used to do more back in the day, is just to keep old evergreen LEGO licensed ideas available on their LEGO shop at home. Make them available for more than the 1 or 2 years LEGO sets usually have the lifetime of. This way, we don't have to waste a remake spot on this specific idea, and people who missed out on this set can still get it online. One of the worst things for me in a LEGO set is a rope string with no stud ends. A build with a rope would require the builder to tie a small knot to secure on a witch pulley system usually. I'm very bad at tying things, so it really is a personal problem. Thus, most of the time I would spend time trying to secure the knots with such small threads, and then the rope would untie at the start of the function. Hell, some sets even required ropes to be cut incorrectly, and if there's no extra, you're crap out of luck. Thankfully, most LEGO sets don't use rope anymore, which is why this is not high on the list. If more sets I love use rope, then yeah, this would have been higher on the list. But as it stands, only some sets I love use rope, like Town Plan and Trash Compactor Escape. It's become clear that the LEGO Group has little understanding about how the online world works. For example, recently my video covering the LEGO Avatar sets revealed early was copy-striked and removed by the LEGO Group. This claim, like so many other claims, was complete bullshit as I filed a counterclaim and YouTube reinstated my video. I hate how these mega corporations like LEGO have the ability to break copyright rules and just remove videos from YouTube. For my video to not fall under fair use using LEGO's image, I would have had to have been the source of the leak, which I always show the original source of the leak, which this time around it was Walmart, or the LEGO Group would have to prove my video somehow competes with the physical sale of this product. Critiques of the set itself fall under fair use, so it wouldn't fall under fair use if I personally bootlegged the design and sold the product. That's the only way I could think about this competing with the product. And LEGO has done this for years and just gotten away with it. not even kidding. Once LEGO sent out legal letters to Jang Bricks and M&R Productions after we all legally bought the LEGO Star Wars The Last Jedi sets early from Toys R Us's website. This was a completely legal sale. Sure, this was probably Disney forcing their hand on LEGO, but LEGO needs to learn how to stand up and say, these are just fans covering the set. This does not break any fair use laws. LEGO is not a person. I have a hard time understanding how leaked images of a product a consumer is meant to buy can do harm to a company in the long run. Hell, in this specific case, LEGO was trying to prevent reviews of a new LEGO set. If the main negative is that bootleg companies will bootleg the design ahead of time if a picture leaks, those same bootleg companies will bootleg the product the moment the set is revealed anyways. You can argue it slows it down, but just by the bit between the reveal and whenever the set is leaked. Threatening reviewers of your product who legally obtained it early to remove the review is completely unethical. I think LEGO does more damage to fans of the product when trying to censor images which are already shared all over LEGO fan communities and Instagram. Like, doesn't LEGO know the Streisand effect? Images in pop culture can't exactly be removed from the internet. They will be discussed. For some more moments showing LEGO's idiocy with the online world, at the recent LEGOCon, the company went out of their way to black out unrevealed minifigures of the latest CMF series, only to accidentally show a picture of the whole series as a hyperlink to a recap of the con, which didn't even show the complete picture when you clicked on the page. Or when LEGO used the final image of the blacksmith shop for the 2021 LEGO Ideas Lanny icon, which was sent out January 1st while the actual reveal was 18 days later. Or like how the Jazz Quartet was set for an October 1st release date at Target, yet was sent to Target stores in May 2022, way before it was even officially revealed. And LEGO has done that so many times and just has never learned, where they'll send LEGO sets to stores ahead of time, ahead of their release dates, like months ahead of the release dates, and then the company gets mad when the sets leak early. Like, what do you expect? Minifigures are my favorite thing about LEGO, so one of the worst things about LEGO to me is the inconsistency in details of minifigures across sets and themes. It's frustrating when one minifigure in a set has dual molded arms, legs, or printing on the arms and legs when another minifigure doesn't, or how major characters to major movies have extremely bland minifigures, like the Shang-Chi sets. It's also incredibly frustrating when a theme like LEGO Mario gets super detailed brick-built characters, and then when Thor Love and Thunder does one, you get those creepy goats. A frustrating example is the recent Sanctum Sanctorum, which cost $250 in the United States, where the Wanda minifigure lacks a cape from the film, but the Doctor Strange minifigure has a cape. And Wanda should really have leg printing along with Wong and Carl Mordo, who are missing it. And I still think Wong should have that short hair from the Falcon CMF last year. I mean, speaking of CMFs, at least that one had the cape, but then that one lacks the printing on the headdress that was necessary, which is found in this set. It's like they can't get one minifigure right. Or for Star Wars fans, with the recent N1 Starfighter lacking a new piece for the Darksaber, that doesn't even look like the in-universe weapon, yet the set introduced a new piece for the BD droid. There's a theory from the LEGO community which explains these problems, where every LEGO theme and set has a budget. So in theory, a theme like LEGO Star Wars gets more sets per wave than most other LEGO releases because it has a higher theme budget. And it's not the most popular themes that get a high theme budget. It's really what the license holders put into the theme. So themes like LEGO Overwatch or Angry Birds or Trolls or even a Lone Ranger seemingly had a high budget for design resources with crazy detailed minifigures and new parts. And speaking in business terms, it makes sense that the more riskier products, whether it be a risky new LEGO theme or a risky new LEGO set, will have more of a budget put into them for a new specific piece. But again, there are so many sets where within the sets there's an inconsistency in detail that's so frustrating. As a person who mainly buys minifigure themes, the inconsistent prices in the United States are really annoying. There are many reasons to why a set is expensive beyond just the minifigures and pieces, and LEGO prices are not going down. Recently, LEGO announced a rise in prices starting with the summer set releases, and it really shows. The fact that the farm set is $70, the veggie truck is $45. These two sets should have been, what, like $40 and $30 at most. Saying this set is $30 is even ridiculous as is. But on my own personal judgment, city sets have always seemed to have less bang for their buck than, say, the recent Harry Potter sets of the same price. Star Wars prices also have a tendency to be really overpriced. Marvel, a little bit less than the other two, but there are some really bad deals in the Marvel line. Thankfully, since my job relies on buying LEGO and you guys keep watching these videos, prices aren't the worst thing about LEGO to me. I'm in an incredibly fortunate position where I can spend a little bit more than most people on LEGO sets. Let's talk about the near abandonment of original minifigure themes. Licensed themes like LEGO Star Wars, Marvel, and Harry Potter are some of the most popular LEGO themes currently, and rarely nowadays do we see new themes from the minds of LEGO themselves. Currently, this year we've had LEGO Monkey Kid, Ninjago, and City sets, all themes introduced at least 2 years ago. I wouldn't add a shared theme like icons and minifigures, which do licensed and unlicensed, and you can maybe add something like Creator if you want to stretch since some sets have minifigures. But let's look at 2010, which introduced Atlantis, Kingdoms, and World Racers. Hell, even LEGO minifigures before they were licensed, and still had city sets and new sets for Space Police 3 and Power Miners. I really love licensed themes, and I get that they sell the best, but I also wish that LEGO would release more original themes. So the recent trend of just abandoning original themes for more licensed themes has really bothered me. One of the most frustrating things to me about LEGO recently is how they've treated certain licenses. My favorite thing about LEGO is minifigures, and LEGO Mario gets announced, which people have asked for since the dawn of time, and it's some chunky electronic figure and not minifigures. Minifigures are the most popular thing between licensed sets. Am I wrong in that statement? Why not just release LEGO Mario minifigures? This theme has been going on for 3 years. And all those times LEGO does one-off licensed sets and nothing more, usually on the more expensive side. I love a good direct-to-consumer set, but it's incredibly annoying when they're missing characters in the one set. And I feel bad for people who don't have the budget to spend on LEGO like I do. No cheaper alternatives. I mean, look at Stranger Things, which is super popular recently. There was a Comic-Con exclusive and a LEGO Store building event exclusive, and then one direct-to-consumer set in 2019. That 2019 set is now out of stock. Hell, retired for some reason, even though the new season is going on. Well, LEGO did release a new Stranger Things set this year, but it's a freaking Brickheads 2-pack. Minifigures are more popular than Brickheads, and the fact that we've just gotten the Upside Down and not a Starcourt Mall. I mean, LEGO, you could print money by just releasing cheap minifigure Stranger Things sets. And the same thing happened with Looney Tunes, a random Brickhead set a year after, not a display set or anything for the minifigure series of 2021. And going back to Mario, it's frustrating how LEGO and Nintendo are finally doing a theme together, but only have released Mario stuff. Nintendo, as a brand, has loads of iconic games which can make for LEGO themes. And yet, Mario sets first released in 2020, and that's it, aside from a LEGO NES that, well, features Mario. Add all these up, and it just seems like LEGO doesn't know how to handle licensed themes to my liking. Stickers. I frickin' hate stickers. I don't like applying stickers to LEGO sets since it switches the calming feel I get from building a LEGO set into a mode of high adrenaline-induced extreme focus. I gotta apply the stickers just right. And stickers just look worse than a print on a piece. The difference in color on a sticker versus the piece itself is so noticeable even on official pictures. The only benefit I see to stickers is that mock builders get an interesting unprinted piece, so they have the option to put on the sticker or not. I'm not a mock builder, I'm a collector. I know saying that probably just ticked off a small group of people because whenever I say that, it just makes people mad for some reason. Whatever. Prints are my preference. Some of my favorite LEGO sets. My town plan I've had since 2008 is just in shambles with all of the stickers cracking over time. If you expose a lot of stickers to sunlight, they'll start to crack and crumble and it gets really gross and sticky. I don't even want to show how my Quickie Mart looks, which is a lot less older and is all messed up. And it was especially annoying since LEGO doesn't apply licensed sticker sheet replacements, so I just had to buy them off of Bricklink. And don't get me started on small stickers. Like, I love the new T-Rex breakout set a lot more than other people, but those eyes, which were smaller than a 1x1 piece, really should have been prints. They were so frustrating to put on. And shitty stickers is something shared between the T-Rex Jurassic World direct-to-consumer sets, because the 2019 Gate really should have used prints for the signs, where it used 3 separate stickers. And while I'm sure most people don't agree with me, my least favorite thing about LEGO is their tradition of not doing mature themes. For a product shifting so much toward licensed themes, and with a large chunk of the fan base being older teens and adults, sticking to this rule is just hurting LEGO in the long run. Basically, LEGO will not make sets based on anything R-rated or mature or TVMA, whatever you want to call it, as a content rating in America. If you're wondering what LEGO would consider mature if we're not just following the content ratings, the closest thing we have to a list can be found on the LEGO Ideas submission page. Some of these I can get, but some are pretty stupid, like no violence or killing in LEGO sets, something LEGO has broken in a billion different sets. Seeing so many iconic movies as LEGO sets, the ones missing really makes it stand out. People have wanted LEGO Alien and LEGO Halo for so many years. And then there was that small time when the Winchester of Shaun of the Dead actually got to 10k supporters on LEGO Ideas, and it felt like maybe LEGO would finally get out of this rule, but no, that got denied. And so many people just want LEGO Terminator sets, but those original movies are R-rated, and the latest one was too. And all those R-rated superhero movies missing with a specific variant of a character. And just the biggest edge competitors have over LEGO are these licenses and the lack of fear to cover something like a military vehicle. Though LEGO is lightening up a bit. I think Stranger Things was a step in the more mature direction, even though that show is still TV-14. And we just got a James Bond minifigure, but yeah, all those movies are PG-13. Well, that's it for the list. You guys like the cut? Yeah, actually, really happy how that came out. But yeah, this list is a list that I've been working on for many months. Started this at the start of just a recent downfall that I've been kind of in. In the past, everything is illuminated, so we'll talk about all that stuff in the future. But for now, I'm just happy this video is out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it was a lot of fun to write the worst things about LEGO. Such a interesting topic that's so world defining that I've thought of in my head all these years. It's an idea I've had, like, what are the worst things about LEGO? And rope was always on that list. I've always hated LEGO rope. Stickers were always on that list. But some of the other ones I was like, what really are the worst things? So let me know in the comments any that I missed that you would put on your list, because we're all here and we all disagree. We're all with different opinions. Just treat other people with respect in the comments. Remember, it's just opinions at the end of the day. Subscribe for more LEGO news and commentary. And if you become a channel member, you can actually see these lists early. Either way, special thanks to Purist as always for helping with this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.